Have you been in a fender bender recently? Maybe have some hail damage on your vehicle? New Miller Truck and Auto Body specializes in body repairs for cars, pickups, and semis. Located at 3030 East Highway 44 in Rapid City, New Miller Truck and Auto Body is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Let their experts undo the damage you did. Call 605-342-0537. You've tried the rest, now try the best. New Miller Truck and Auto Body in Rapid City.
J&J will take the stress away. They'll work with your insurance company, get your vehicle back on the road. That's J&J Truck and Auto Body on East Philadelphia Street here in Rapid City. Let's set the scene. Welcome in on Fox Sports Rapid City, Rapid City Stevens, Rapid City Central. A historic night for us on Fox Sports Rapid City. We said, hey, we're going to ramp up our coverage of local sports. We're going to do as many games as we can featuring some great athletes. And the game of soccer has grown in a big way in Rapid City over the years. And now you look at what this has done in town. You've got two great programs on the high school side, Rapid City Central and Rapid City Stevens on the girls' side. Two top 5 teams tonight. Rapid City Central 6-0-1. Their only tie coming against Sioux Falls, Washington. Rapid City Stevens 7-0. But I look at they're ranked number 4, tied for 4th. Rapid City Central's ranked number 3. Why would you say? When you look at the margin of victories for the Cobbler girls, they've beaten some teams pretty badly. Stevens has been able to grind, and work through a lot of these games, and they've come out on top in every one of them, but it's been tight. For example, let's go back to the last match to set the scene. Rapid City Central girls beat Sturgis 7-0. Stevens beat Sturgis 2-1. So I would look at this match tonight in this top 5 girls matchup and say it looks pretty even. No matter what the records are, it always is pretty intense, pretty even. You don't know who's going to come out on top. For example, Rapid City Central last year on the girls' side beat Stevens in this matchup. It was the second time they met them last season, but they beat them. And the Raiders had 12 seniors. It's a different story now. Stevens has 4 senior girls on the team. Central has 5 senior girls even in the starting lineup. Central, more veteran this year. Stevens, a little younger. They're going to have an 8th grader starting out there. I welcome you in to Rapid City Rivalry Soccer Edition here with Nate Brown. We've got 2 games. Girls first, boys coming up at 8. And this is a matchup tonight, and it's grown in a big way. Sioux Park Stadium starting to fill in. It's a beautiful night for soccer. And the Rapid City Central girls, they've been trying to get over the top. Can they get deep in the playoffs? Stevens has already been there. Played in a state championship 2 years ago. Got bounced in the quarterfinals last year. They think this year may be a rebuilding year, but look at that. They're 7-0. We got a good one tonight, and we want to thank all of our local sponsors for sponsoring not only high school soccer tonight, but our high school sports coverage throughout the year. The Rapid City Rivalry Soccer Edition brought to you by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club. And you're going to see a lot of Black Hills Rapids club players on both of these teams tonight. Black Hills Rapids has grown over 1,000 rec players and players at the highest level on the club level. And you're going to see them. So a lot of these players, you know this, they know each other. So the Stevens kids play with the Central kids on some of the Black Hills Rapids teams, and now they do battle here tonight. Okay, I'm going to go over a couple of players you're going to keep your eye on tonight, brought to you by High Plains Physical Therapy. Tonight's players to watch. Remember, you have a choice for who you see for physical therapy in Rapid City. See Cody Young and the team with the state-of-the-art facility. Have you been to High Plains PT? Make your choice and make it High Plains Physical Therapy. Start online at highplainspt.com. Our players to watch tonight. I'll go over to Rapid City Central. You used to see her for the Raiders. She was an all-state player back-to-back years for Stevens. Now she goes to Central. Brianna Reagan. She's a junior forward, all-state 2 times in a row. She leads the Cobblers in goals. She's got 8 of them so far this season. You'll hear a lot of Brianna Reagan tonight. She'll try and beat her old team, Stevens. She played for them the last 2 years. Over on the Stevens side, who do they have stepping up scoring goals now? Brianna Reagan scored 19 of them last year for the Raiders. 19 of them. Who do the Raiders have stepping up? Our player to watch tonight, I'm going to keep my eye on a junior, Bailey Fox. Bailey Fox, 42 shots on the year. She's got 5 goals to lead the Raiders to a 7-0 record. The Raiders are going to be in the white unis. Cobblers going to be in their red. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups on Fox Sports Rapid City, brought to you by Connect Home Center. When it comes to residential or commercial, Connect Home Center, one-stop shop for all your building and hardware needs. Connect Home Center, your hometown lumberyard since 1928. Let's take a look at Stevens, the away team in the white. They're going to go with a defender. She's a senior, Maya Cole. Another defender, that's the 8th grader, Meredith Lehman. Add another defender, junior Allie Tennyson. Another defender, Charlie Lindsley, another junior. Let's go to the midfield. Sophomore Abe.
Have you been in a fender bender recently? Maybe have some hail damage on your vehicle? New Miller Truck and Auto Body specializes in body repairs for cars, pickups, and semis. Located at 3030 East Highway 44 in Rapid City, New Miller Truck and Auto Body is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Let their experts undo the damage you did. Call 605-342-0537. You've tried the rest, now try the best. New Miller Truck and Auto Body in Rapid City.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399. Sear Black Hill Steakhouse is a proud supporter of local youth sports. They invite you to experience the difference at the area's newest locally owned steakhouse. From their local and regional sourced ingredients to their perfectly seared steaks, you're sure to enjoy. They look forward to seeing you. Sear Black Hill Steakhouse is a proud supporter of all local youth sports. Sear Black Hill Steakhouse, experience the difference.
If you want the peace of mind that your next pre-owned vehicle is the best it can be, you want Honda True, and you only find it at Danny Manholt Rushmore Honda. Our Honda certified pre-owned vehicles are thoroughly inspected and backed by 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage, up to 2 complimentary oil changes, 24/7 roadside assistance, inspection report, and 3-day exchange. You simply can't buy the wrong vehicle. Search our inventory at honda-true.com or see us at Denny Menholt Rushmore Honda. If you
free kick. When you think about Sioux Park Stadium, it's on a football field, so understand the ball's laying at the 28-yard line right now. It gives you a sense, about 15 yards, 20 yards outside of the box. The box 18. Brianna Reagan with a free kick. She'll smash it in, and that one's caught by Morgan Jost. Boy, she served it in. That was a shot on goal for Brianna Reagan, and Jost caught a high one right above her head. She'll boot it out of there for the Raiders, right to left. Stevens really gaining possession for the first time. This is Bailey Fox over on the left side. Trying to work around a defender. It's knocked out by Central. It'll stay the way of the Raiders. Nate Brown live. Rapid City Rivalry Soccer Edition brought to you by the Black Hills Rapids. Stevens possession. The throw-in gets knocked away on the wing by Holly Benson out of bounds. It goes back to Central. This is Brianna Reagan again, carrying it through the middle of the field. She's at midfield. Bounces it off of Laney Connell, Stevens' wing player. Laney's going to try and chase it down to no avail. It'll be Central possession still coming left to right. Just underway, it's 0-0, right? You got to get the soccer lingo right. 0-0, just underway. Central Stevens girls soccer on Fox Sports Rapid City. 2 top 5 teams in South Dakota. The Cobbler girls ranked number 3 in the coaches poll. Stevens tied for the 4th spot. Central possession, they play back now and headed back towards midfield. Lost possession. Holly Benson got the steal momentarily. Out to Zoe Barth. On the run, it's Bailey Fox battling in the back, and that's Young who knocked it away. Ball still on Stevens' side. It's on the attack side. Central gets it right back. They come at midfield. Reagan's trying to gain possession. She gets tripped up, and a foul right there. Just across midfield, and it's going to be Central free kick again. Not as deep this time in the attacking zone, and they're up and running right away. Hang on, the official says, now let's redo this. The free kick, they tried getting it going very quickly, and Central's going to be held up a little bit. Stevens had a good attack that time right away here, a couple minutes into the soccer match. Bailey Fox had a good run, was stopped back there by a good defender, senior Buckland Young. Stopped her, served into the box, and out of bounds. Okay, so it goes out on the baseline. That one wasn't hit by anybody. Morgan Jost, the Stevens goalie, just let it go. Stevens kicks it out of their side right to Reagan. She'll gather it, dribbling through a couple of defenders. Still on the way, gets it knocked away now. Sent out to the right sideline. Central gains possession. Stevens trying to get possession here. Avery Dorman in the middle. Left foot pass to Bailey Fox. Tried to getting it down to Zoe Barth. They will on the right side. Barth's trying to chase it down, the sophomore attacker, and it goes out of bounds. Barth was trying to get it down the right sideline. A good send that time for the Raiders. Stevens has had a harder time scoring goals this year than they have previously, but they've won all of their games. It's been tight. 2-1, 3-2, some of these matchups. Central's had some blowout wins and that one tie against Sioux Falls, Washington. It's the Cobblers on the attack left to right on their side of the field. This is an open look in the middle, dribbling through the defense. Couldn't quite get a shot away up front. Almost an opportunity there for Jada Backus. Midfielder coming in the middle was getting ready to go. Reagan plays it out to the outside and it goes out of bounds quickly. The thing about this on the soccer side is this turf, when that ball's moving, it's moving quickly. Okay, it's not like grass when you're talking about the ball possessing it, passing it. The ball is quickly moving down the field like this time. Stevens sends a long pass down to Bailey Fox. It's just kicked out by the backline defense of Rapid City Central. It'll be Stevens' ball. Stevens throw in. They throw it in, again sent out by the backline defense for the Cobblers. Fight for it in the middle, a header. Central and Stevens trying to make sure they stop some of these runs. These back, Charlie Lindsley that time for the Raiders just kicked it out, didn't want to give up anything easy. Central has possessed the ball more early on. We're just 5 minutes into the match. 0-0 on the State Farm scoreboard. Central and Stevens soccer on tonight. Central girls with possession again. They'll have a throw-in. It was knocked away by Lainey Connell on the right side. Trying to get it in to 26, Jada Backus. In the middle of Reagan. She just mishandled it. Kicked out, hit by Shad. Back into Central possession. Bringing it out to the right wing. Deep in the corner now. Pull back. That's 11, Lainey Godfrey. Trying to get it to the middle. Lost possession. Stevens gets it back. Now Reagan steals it. Reagan, left foot, blast. Almost hit it. Top shelf, left side, just missed. So Brianna Reagan goes left top shelf and just missed. On the free kick, it was a good strike. Joe saved it. That time she got a left foot strike and missed left side, top shelf, out of bounds. Goal kick for the Raiders. Joe sends it out to Holly Benson, left side. Keeps it in, down to Fox, plays it off of her body, trying to chase it down. Big time speed from Fox. Got chased down, though, by the Cobblers. Trying to fight and get it back. Stevens on their side attacking. Central knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay the way of the Raiders. Raider ball, 0-0. Stevens not possessing it as long as Central, not taking any shots yet on goal, have the Raiders. Central's taken a couple so far. Brianna Reagan, middle of the field, hounded by Avery Dorman. She'll pass it out to the left wing. Central possession, trying to work around the Stevens defense. Back to Reagan, a lot of room in front of her. She'll dribble up the field. Pass to the middle. Nice look. Finds another one on the move. Here comes Central, almost offsides. They're going to get a goal.
Goal by the Cobblers. Kylie Mellum to make it.
That's going to be a goal for Rapid City Central. Pass from Reagan to the outside wing, back to the middle, and that's a goal in the middle. Stevens wanted an offside, was not called, and with 33 minutes on the clock on the State Farm scoreboard, it's a Kylie Mellum goal. Kylie Mellum, a sophomore for the Cobblers, possessed the ball in the middle, a great touch, took a couple of touches and then hit it with the right foot in past Jost. Kylie Mellum had the most goals for the Cobblers last year, and that's her third of the season this year. Central's on top right away, 1-0. Stevens hasn't given up a lot of goals this year. There's no question about that. They've been in every single game, haven't given up very many goals. The most goals they've given up in a game is 2. That's it. They've given up 1 here in the first 7 minutes. We have an injury timeout right now on the field. That's
Kylie Mellum, ladies and gentlemen,
Central.
On the turf.
Kylie Mellum, who just scored that goal, just got hurt. I didn't see what happened, but she's limping off under her own power for the most part. And a quick injury timeout. 32 minutes on the clock. So that goal came in the 7th minute, if you want to give correct soccer language. Goal by Kylie Mellum came in the 7th minute. The sophomore hits her third goal of the season. It's 1-0. Central girls on top of the Raiders. It was just great ball movement. Reagan started in the middle. Got a pass out to the wing, back to the middle to Kylie Mellum, and a goal. Central trying to get it back now as Stevens, Maya Cole on the backside. Left foot pass out to the wing. That's the 8th grader, Meredith Lehman. Trying to work through the defense to Lily Shad. Stolen by Reagan. So far in the midfield, a lot of possessing of the ball by Central in the midfield. Here come the Cobblers attacking again. Pass out to the left wing. Going to the corner. Trying to get around the defense. Good hustle by Lainey Connell back there. She'll knock it out of bounds, but it's a corner kick. So Connell, the junior, got back to play defense for the Raiders, but it's going to be a corner kick for Rapid City Central.
A Cobbler corner kick. Casey Dahl for Rapid City Central.
Casey Dahl getting ready to send this one in. Right side corner kick. Serves it up to the box, a little bit over the head. She was trying to get it to the right wing and couldn't get it done. Went over the head, out of bounds for the Cobblers. Emma Hargens tried coming up on the backside for that one. I should say, Emma Hargens. Rapid City Central going to get possession again. They're up 1-0 after a Kylie Millum goal in the 7th minute. 31 minutes on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. Here, Nate Brown live on Fox Sports Rapid City. The Rapid City rivalry presented by the Black Hills Rapid Soccer Club. Also, thanks for watching online at Go Cobblers Live. Good to have you wherever you're watching tonight. Raiders kick another one out. That's Charlie Lindsley back there. Knocks it out of bounds on the sideline. But so far, Central's controlled the ball quite a bit. Possession minutes are in their favor big time. Throw-in comes in. Lindsley knocks it away. Gathers it back to Central. Pass to the midfield, stolen by Barth. She stepped to it. Got it. Barth down to Bailey Fox. Possessing it, one-on-one. Now Central gets back on the back line. Fox lost it. So just lost possession. It was a good break for Barth and Bailey Fox initially, and then Central got back. Defensively, they come up pretty aggressively, but that back line gets back pretty good. Very experienced back there. A couple of seniors back to the back line for the Cobblers. Stevens throwing from the right sideline. They're down 1-0 on Fox Sports Rapid City. Starting to get a little breezy at Sioux Park. Central has the wind behind them here in this first half. Almost a breakaway for the Cobblers. It was knocked out of bounds on the left sideline. They'll throw it in. Central possession. No, check that. The middle official said it's going to be Stevens' ball. So Cobblers wanted that one really quick, and they couldn't get it. Throwing it in is Allie Tennyson over there for the Raiders. Header knocked around. Ball flies around a little bit. Stevens gathers it. Big boot by Tennyson, trying to get it down the right sideline. It will just bounce out of bounds. It'll be Central ball. 1-0 on the State Farm scoreboard. If you're just joining us, we're live, 106.7 FM, 1150 AM. Stream us at foxsportsrapidcity.com. Central girls, 6-0-1. They're up 1-0. A pretty quick goal in the 7th minute by Kylie Mellum, the sophomore. Just broke through the Stevens defense. Stevens defenders wanted an offside. Wasn't called, and the Cobblers made them pay. Back of the net. Cobbler possession again now, attacking on their side. Ball sent out to the wing. I don't know if she's going to get there. She will. That's great hustle on this backside wing. Jada Backus. Mercy Godfrey over here as well. Godfrey out, ball goes in.
Shot on goal.
That one is saved by Jost. A shot on goal by Lainey Godfrey that time. She'll come up. Lainey Godfrey will come up from that midfielder spot and get some of those shots. I was talking to head coach Mark Morgan for the Cobbler girls. He said, we have some midfielders that come up, some defenders that come up and get some shots on goal. That time it was Godfrey, the junior. Not a real aggressive shot, an easy save for Morgan Jost. But Central again with possession of the soccer ball. 28 minutes left in the first half. 1-0, Central girls on top of the Raiders. Throw-in comes to the middle, trying to find Brianna Reagan. Kicked out of there by Charlie Lindsley for the Raiders. Back to Central. Stevens not connecting on their passes here in the first half. They're kicking the ball out, but not connecting on their passes. This is Shad, the sophomore midfielder. She'll boot it high in the air. Fox tried to take it out of the air, had it, just lost it, trying to put pressure on the Cobblers. They'll play it back to Joanna Williams, the freshman goalie. Williams reverses the side of the field, goes right side, out to the wing. This is Mercy Godfrey over here, gets it to the middle. Now Casey Dahl trying to fight for it, and Holly Benson takes it away for the Raiders, the sophomore wing. Benson lost it. Back to the attacking mode. Here comes the Cobblers. This is Brianna Reagan. Strong left foot shots. She has the left foot big time. Reagan has 8 goals on the season. She's taken a couple of shots already here in the first half. Stevens has, as of yet, to get a major shot on goal tonight. 26 minutes. 26 minutes, 50 seconds as we counted away in the first half on Fox Sports Rapid City. Central possession again midfield. Raiders trying to hustle and close down some lanes. Gets it to Reagan. She'll take it towards the right wing. Knocked away on the backside by Meredith Lehman. It'll be Central ball. Go Cobblers live broadcast and Fox Sports Rapid City broadcast here with Nate Brown. First time Rapid City rivalry soccer, Stevens and Central. This is the home match for the Cobblers. Couple of weeks, it'll be Stevens on the home side in the rematch. Here's a left foot shot from outside the 18, and that's an easy save by Morgan Jost. Shot for the Emma Hargens that time for the Cobblers with the left foot. Couldn't quite get enough mustard on it. Saved by Jost. Raiders can't quite get it down to their field that on their side of the attacking side very often. A few times they have. Cobblers will play it back to Joanna Williams, the freshman goalie again. She'll play it out left side to the wing. Cobblers lead it 1-0, 25 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first half. Cobbler possession. Raiders kind of getting spread out here a little bit. They get around the midfielder. Cobblers still have it. Across midfield, stepping up on defense was Maya Cole. Stopped the fast break that time for the Cobblers, and Stevens gets it back. This is Bailey Fox, the striker. Almost had it, couldn't get it. Shad trying to fight for it now for the Raiders. Raider possession for now to Holly Benson. Left wing sophomore, lost it. Here comes Central. This is Mercy Godfrey. Right wing dribble. On the move to Reagan. Reagan with the right foot. Left foot looking. Finds somebody. Left side. Another shot here. And saved by Morgan Jost.
Shot and save. The fourth save for Morgan Jost.
Another save by Morgan Jost, the senior goalie for the Raiders. That was a pretty good save because not a bad shot on that left side.
Shot this half.
Another shot for the Cobblers. They've had 6 shots on goal to 0 for Stevens so far. 6 shots on goal for the Cobblers. 16 minutes into the game. 0 shots on goal for the Raiders right now. It's 1-0. Central Girls on top of Stevens on Fox Sports Rapid City. Tonight's broadcast presented by Black Hills Rapids. Here's a breakaway for the Cobblers. Morgan Jost came out and knocked it away.
The correction, it was Jada Backus with the last 2 shots.
Boy, that was a great breakaway for Central that time. Jada Backus.
Correction, corner kick.
She had a breakaway that time, and Morgan Jost came out early. Jada Backus, second leading goal scorer right now for Central this season, has 6. Voted the top cobbler last year for the Central Girls. Backus almost got another one. That would have been her 7th goal of the season. Couldn't quite get a shot away because Jost came out so aggressively, made a great play as the goalie. Here's the corner kick for Central. Serves it into the middle. Cobblers have it. In the box, now out of there. Lily Shad got it. Trying to get it to Zoe Barth. Barth fighting for it in the midfield. She's got it and tripped up. That's a foul. It's going to be a Central foul. It'll be Stevens' free kick just on the other side of midfield here on Fox Sports Rapid City. It'll be sent by Charlie Lindsley. Down the left side. That's Ava Hallsworth who just came into the game. Ava Hallsworth for Rapid City Stevens playing out front now for the Raiders. She's a freshman, came in for head coach Luis Ucera.
Stevens' corner kick, taking the kick, will be Meredith.
It's a throw-in for Meredith Lehman. She'll send it in. Hallsworth possession, left wing, back to Meredith Lehman. Hallsworth left-footed shot, not much there, and I think they're going to call an offside anyway. So it will be. They were kind of passing it back and forth, Ava Hallsworth and Lehman, and they call it an offside. So it will be Central possession. We are in the 18th minute of the first half. It's 1-0. Cobbler Girls on top of the Raiders. A Kylie Mellum goal for Central. Central's trying to get it out of their backside defense. Can't quite handle it. Had to go back to the goalie. She'll roll it out front to Reagan. Brianna Reagan on the move in the middle now. That's Reagan with possession. Trying to get through the Raider defense. Maya Cole steps up, gets a leg on it. Now a run down to the corner. Trying to save that one was Backus for the Cobblers. She did. The ball's still live. It comes back into Reagan. In the box, back. Now a shot. Saved by Jost.
Kylie Mellum. second.
So another shot that time for the Cobblers. It was played back by Reagan to Kylie Mellum. She's the one that scored earlier for Central. She blasted it from outside the 18. Jost with another save. Her 6th save of the game. 7th shot on goal for the Cobblers already. Bailey Fox and the Raiders trying to get a shot. It's Fox against 2 defenders, and it's knocked out of bounds. That's going to be a Stevens corner kick. So Bailey Fox, the junior striker for the Raiders, one of the better athletes you'll see, very fast, very fast. Bailey Fox battled with a couple of defenders, and it got knocked out of bounds, so it's going to be a corner kick for the Raiders. Their first corner kick of the game.
And Sophia Lewis, also for Rep City Stevens.
Here it comes. Serves into the middle. Backside, nobody there, and it'll go out of bounds on the left sideline. So the corner kick, a little too much. That was Lily Shad who took the corner kick for the Raiders. Backside wasn't quite there on the wing. Central tosses it in. Sophia Lewis just came in for the Raiders. Sophomore midfielder. Tennyson on the backside to Shad in the middle. Out to the right wing, trying to get it out there. Raiders still have it. Stevens possession, Zoe Barth in the middle. Lost the handle. Ball sent down on the other side for the Cobblers. They're in attack mode now. This is Avery Young, an 8th grader for the Cobblers. She just came in. Avery Young, 8th grader. She'll play that right side wing a lot. Seen her play a lot. Nice player, good speed. She lost the handle out of bounds off of Central on the right side. Ball comes in. Ava Hallsworth trying to get possession for the Raiders. Sophia Lewis kicks it out. It'll stay Central. We're in the 20th minute on Fox Sports Rapid City. Halfway through the first half, it's 1-0 Central Girls on top of Stevens. So the Raiders haven't had a lot of shots. As a matter of fact, they haven't had one on goal yet. Not one on goal yet. Cobblers have had 7, 6 saves. I should say 8 shots on goal. 6 saves for Morgan Jost. And 1 goal for Kylie Mellum, and then 1 that went wide from Brianna Reagan earlier. Central possession, leading 1-0 on their side of the attacking, outside of the box. Shad stole it. Lily Shad plays it outside. Ava Hallsworth on the move. Nice pass down to Bailey Fox, left wing. Fox has 2 defenders on her. Gets moved off the ball. They took her off. She gets it back. Pull back, spins around, looking middle. Bailey Fox, the junior striker, plays it back to Sophia Lewis. Lewis lost the handle. Central's going to try and get possession on that backside. Cobbler girls lead it 1-0 on Fox Sports Rapid City on the State Farm scoreboard. Stevens gets the possession right back at midfield, and Shad, the sophomore midfielder, plays it back to Tennyson. She'll send a nice pass to Barth in the middle. Trying to attack now. They'll send it down the right wing. Couldn't quite get there on the right wing as the Raiders had it knocked away by the Cobblers. It'll stay with Stevens, though. Number 12 into the game for the Raiders, that's Julia Bradley, a senior. She's playing the right wing. Bailey Fox with a shot. She almost got it. She took a pass out of the air and a one-touch shot, mid-air shot. Not quite a bicycle shot, but she took the one-touch mid-air. The ball was in mid-air, took it out of the air, took a shot. It goes wide left. Bailey Fox trying to tie it up, couldn't get it done for the Raiders. It's still 1-0 Central on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Cobblers Live. It's a nice shot by Bailey Fox. First shot on goal for Stevens. 17:35 and counting it down in the first half. Great night at Sioux Park. Nate Brown live. The Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth. Sales, service, and recreation. Tonight's broadcast presented by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club. Many of these players starting out just when they're young kids playing with the Black Hills Rapids, and that club's grown in a big way. Both of these teams, great players, playing for the Black Hills Rapids, like Brianna Reagan. She has the ball right now, gets it out to the wing. Cobblers have an open shot. They're deep in territory across the middle. Not a good angle, saved by Jost.
Saved by Morgan Jost. And it was Savannah Playton with the shot for Central.
Savannah Playton, a sophomore, came in for the Cobblers. That was her shot. It wasn't a great one. She got so deep into the box area, couldn't get a good angle. Stevens gave the ball away on the ensuing possession. They'll get it back right now, but Central steps up and takes it. Fight for the ball. Just outside of the box, it's Lehman who comes away with it for the Raiders. Trying to find somebody in the middle. That's Barth. Couldn't get there. Holsworth. Left foot pass down the line. Nobody there. They tried an overlay. Lehman tried taking Holsworth's spot. Couldn't quite get there. A good idea. Couldn't quite get there. Central gets the ball back. They lead it 1-0. Pass down the right side. That's Avery Young. Lost the handle. Knocked away by Maya Cole. Maya Cole, senior defender, captain for the Raiders. 16 minutes left in the first half. 1-0. Central girls on top. Raiders have played better defense since that 7th-minute goal by Kylie Millum.
Central.
Stevens down 1-0, back on defense a lot so far in the first half. Ball sent down the field towards the box. Lindsley gets it out of there for the Raiders. Out to Lehman. The 8th grader Meredith Lehman started for the Raiders now the last 5 games. Tried getting it down to Bailey Fox, just lost the handle on the sideline. It'll come back to Central. Brianna Reagan has good touches to gather the possession. Central has it on the defending side of the field. Reagan trying to survey the field, trying to take some space. Barth matches up. Finds the midfielder on the left wing. Got it back. Ball is still in for the Cobblers. They're attacking again, trying to get around Sophia Lewis. She does. Pass made in the middle to Mellum. This is Kylie Millum. Lost the handle. Shad stepped to it, took it away, then lost it right back. Ball flying around a little bit in the midfield. This is where it's dangerous, and finally Shad says, I'll just blast it out of here. Sends it out to the right side. Fox almost got there. The striker for the Raiders couldn't gather possession. It goes out of bounds. Cobbler possession. 14:40 left in the first half. 1-0. Central girls on top of the Raiders from a Kylie Mellum goal in the 7th minute. Here's Brianna Reagan. Left foot pullback, sends it with her right over to the right side. Gets it out to the wing. Godfrey lost the handle. Barth sends it back towards midfield. Raiders playing defense quite a bit. Central, more possession minutes and more shots on goal in the first half, but they only lead it 1-0. Good defense by Allie Tennyson on the backside for the Raiders. She stopped the penetration into the zone. But the Cobblers get it back. Here's Reagan outside of the 18. Passed it off. This is Playton. Left side. She'll pass it back. Here's Mellum. Over. Open look. Couldn't quite get a shot. Trying to get one now. Will take it and almost hit it.
Shot on goal by Casey Dahl.
That was Casey Dahl, a senior midfielder on the backside outside of the box, and took a shot left corner. It rolled out of bounds. Jost, it was out of her reach. It almost went in back corner on the ground from the backside. Casey Dahl just missed another shot on goal. That's the 9th for the Cobblers in the first half. Here's Playton again. She gets really deep, sends it back to the middle into the goalie box and knocked away by Julia Bradley. Bradley knocked it away at the last minute. Raiders letting them deep into their territory. Playton's gotten way down on the baseline and kicked that thing out. Could have had a good shot in the middle, couldn't quite get it. Cobblers still with the possession now after the throw-in. 13 minutes left in the first half. This is a kind of a shot, kind of a pass. It's going to go out of bounds.
Of the half.
Stevens goal kick, Morgan Jost. Already 8 saves from Jost. You've got 10 shots on goal so far for the Cobblers now. 8 saves by Jost, the senior goalie. College-level talent, been really, really good for the Raiders for a long time. Lily Shad and the Raiders have possession near midfield. Here's Zoe Barth. Lost the handle to Central. Cobbler possession. Trying to fight for it is Julia Bradley, the senior over there. Cobblers break away. Here's Reagan. Middle. Trying to make a move. One-on-one. Reagan almost got another one. She got through the defense, took a shot left foot, missed wide right. Another shot by Brianna Reagan. Just goes wide. Just inside 12 minutes left in the first half. It's 1-0. Central girls on top of the Raiders. Reagan took a good shot that time, almost got it in the back right corner. What Central's able to do is dribble through the defense pretty effectively and then make the correct pass at the right time. Central possession again, on the move. That's Mellum. Out to Playton, back to Mellum, try to chase it down. She's going to be deep on the left side goal line. Takes a shot to the middle, couldn't quite get it there. Plays it back, still in the box area. Tries playing it to the middle. It's going to be kicked out by Sophia Lewis. Out to Zoe Barth. Here comes Barth. Down the field. Couldn't quite get the pass away. Knocked away by Central. Bailey Fox trying to corral her man and get it back. She does. Fox has possession. Plays it to Julia Bradley. Man on. They take it away. Reagan gets it at midfield. She's on the move again. 11 minutes left in the first half. Central with possession again. Reagan pulls back, goes to the middle of the field, leaves it off. Couldn't quite get enough pass out there to it. She tries to get it back. Ball bouncing around near the box. This is Allie Tennyson who's going to send it down. Tennyson gets it out, but didn't find Raider feet, and it goes back to Central. Cobbler ball. This is Mellum in the middle. Now this is Casey Dahl playing the midfield. Got it stolen. Nice steal by Maya Cole on the backside, the defender for the Raiders. Cobblers back with the ball. 10-15 left in the first half. They lead it 1-0. Taking 10 shots on goal. They've got one. Stevens fortunate to be right in this thing. Haven't been able to get very many shots on the goal, have the Raider girls. Raider boys and Cobbler boys coming up tonight at 8 o'clock on Fox Sports Rapid City, and welcome everybody on Go Cobblers Live. I'm enjoying calling the action. Haven't done it on Fox Sports Rapid City. We've done plenty of football, basketball, and baseball. It's time to step in and cover soccer. Great crowd on hand here at Sioux Park. Really, really nice crowd for the Rapid City rivalry presented by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club tonight. Start online. Get your player started at blackhillsrapids.com. Central possession in the box. 3 Raiders around. Send it back. Reagan almost got another one. They sent it back, and it was a shot just outside of the 18 that time, and she missed it wide right. Boy, they had another good look. Central's getting it into the box and then leaving it back for the strikers or the midfielders, whoever are there. Reagan's taken a few of those and almost got it again. Morgan Jost goal kick to Barth. Now Bailey Fox takes it out of the air, trying to get it back. Bodies her player off the ball, gets tripped up at midfield, nothing called. Central gets the ball back. Cobbler possession, 8:40 left in the first half. That one's going to be sent out of bounds by Mercy Godfrey here on the right wing. It goes out of bounds. It'll be another goal kick for the Raiders. Central 1, Stevens 0. Rapid City girls rivalry tonight on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Cobblers Live. 8:15 left in the first half. Cobblers got a goal early in the 7th minute from Kylie Mellum, the sophomore, her 3rd goal of the year. Just an all-around player. 3 goals, 2 assists for Mellum on the season. Central possession, throw-in comes from the left side. Trying to fight for it. Big kick up in the air into Central territory. Trying to battle on the backside's Julia Bradley. And the Cobblers gain possession. Here comes Central back with it to Reagan near midfield. She'll take it on their side. Attacking. Reagan to the outside wing. Coming from the backside, it's Godfrey. To the middle, Mellum just mishandled it. Ball kicked out of there, almost in. It was deflected by Lindsley and then deflected by Julia Bradley. It was almost a Raiders' own goal, essentially. That one almost went in, but Jost was alive and ready. Morgan Jost with another save. Mercy Godfrey sent it into the middle, and it was deflected around and almost went in off the Raiders. Central gets it back right off the goal kick. Stevens not able to win a lot of possession today. Battling, but not able to gain possession and keep it very long. Here's Meredith Lehman on the backside wing to Cole. Played it back, now out to the left side. Nia Turek came in. Nia Turek, an 8th grader for the Raiders. She's on the left wing. Bailey Fox trying to find Turek on the outside, knocked away on the backside by Young. Central got it back for a moment. Stevens gains it right back. 6:40 left in the first half on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. 1-0, Central girls still on top. And it will be a free kick. Looked like a handball out there near midfield. Central takes it. Free kick, sends it to Brianna Reagan. She's on the move. Barth trying to apply pressure to the middle. Here's Reagan outside of the box. Dribble, left side pass to the wing. Back to the middle. Trying to get it out of there. The Raiders do. Cleared by Avery Dorman. Out to the right side, that's Ava Halsworth. Knocked away by Central. Stevens throw in, right side. Inside 6 minutes left in the first half. It's 1-0. Central girls on top of the Raiders. First ever radio broadcast of the Rapid City rivalry. Stevens and Central tonight on Fox Sports Rapid City. Thanks for coming along. I thought we'd have a good one. So far, so good. 1-0 Central on top. Throw-in is headed out over there by the Cobblers. It'll stay with Stevens. Another throw-in coming for the Raiders. Allie Tennyson. She'll try getting it all the way to the middle. Stepped there by Central backside defense and got it out. Headed at the midfield. Lily Shad sends it to the left side toward Turek. Couldn't gather possession. Battle in the middle. Tennyson. Now to Turek left side. Trying to turn. Fighting, battling to Lily Shad. Central holds firm on the backside. Stops the Stevens attack. Central with possession. Dribble in the middle. Trying to send it down to Brianna Reagan. It's going to be one-on-one. Maya Cole steps in and knocks it away. It will be a Central throw-in. Maya Cole with a big-time play for the Raiders. That one was sent down to Brianna Reagan. It was going to be one-on-one, and Cole stepped to it and got in front of Reagan. Knocked it away. Central throw-in. Cobbler girls lead 1-0 on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Cobblers Live. Dorman steals the throw-in, tries sending it down to Zoe Barth. Another hit towards the middle. Halsworth trying to chase it down, the freshman. She played first half JV, now in on the varsity level. Halsworth scored a goal last week against Sturgis in the win 2-1 over the Scoopers. Halsworth scored a second half goal for the Raider Varsities. She plays also for the Raider JV, a freshman, Ava Halsworth, number 5. I should say number 11. Ball's in the middle for the Raiders. They almost got a shot. Barth tried getting there. Is it a hand? Is it going to be a handball? I believe it is. So this looked like a handball in the box area.
A free kick for Repton.
That's not going to be in the box. It's going to be just outside. They're going to go a free kick instead of a PK. So it was a handball just outside of the box on the Cobblers. And it's going to be the sophomore Lily Shad on a free kick just outside of the 18. Wall set up right in front of her. She's going to try and get over the top. Shad trying to score and tie it up. Free kick is too high, and it goes out of bounds. Lily Shad had a good look, couldn't quite knock it down. Free kick for the Raiders, could have tied it with 3:05 left in the first half. Just had to get it over that wall, very tough. You have to get it over the front wall, and you have to get it under in the goal, right? The right touch, just a little too much by Lily Shad that time. Stevens gets possession back, but it's Reagan trying to apply pressure on the attacking side. Lindsley knocked it away. Central throw-in, left side, left sideline. They'll get it deep to Playton. Knocked away by Tennyson. It will still be a corner kick for Rapid City Central. And it's going to be Casey Dahl,
Upcoming corner kick will
the
be
senior, going to take the corner kick. She was voted team MVP last year. Casey Dahl's going to take a corner kick. Right-footed corner kick from, trying to serves it into the middle. Reagan header, not going to go in, just wide right. Served it into the middle, and Brianna Reagan tried to head her, didn't get a lot of juice on it, and it goes wide right. Stevens' goal kick sent out of there by Charlie Lindsley. To the right side, 1:45 left in the first half. Central 1, Stevens nothing on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. Nate Brown live in the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth. Tonight's Rapid City Rivalry doubleheader soccer matchup presented by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club, online at blackhillsrapids.com. 1:20 left in the first half. We're going to talk to the director of coaching for the Rapids, I do believe. Coming up at halftime, Dave Sharp. Central throw in to the middle. It's in the box. Bounced out of there by Maya Cole. Ava Holsworth midfield gets possession, sends it down to Barth. She has an opportunity, but she's offside.
Side call.
So Holsworth sent a good pass down. Barth had it on the run, but just got ahead of the defense. So if you're not aware of that offside thing, you got to watch a lot of soccer and understand you can't get behind the last defender. The offensive player has to wait until the pass is made, and then you can chase it down. Got to stay in line. Barth was just ahead of the Central backline defense. 26 seconds and counting it in the first half. A good first half. Central has had a lot of possession, a lot of shots. Stevens has had a couple. Couldn't make him pay. Stevens has possession on their attacking side. It's a left foot shot. Left corner too high, and it goes out of bounds.
8, 7, 6.
That was a nice looking shot that time for Central, or for Stevens, I should say.
2, 1. And that'll be halftime as Rapid City Central.
That was Avery Dorman who tried the shot for the Raiders. She had a good shot there in the final 10 seconds of the first half, just sent it wide left. And that's halftime on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Matt McCormick and Scott Carlson here at Sioux Park. Nice crowd on hand. Big crowd watching the Raiders and Cobblers. Glad to have you on board Fox Sports Rapid City. It's the Rapid City Central girls 1, Rapid City Stevens girls 0. We're at halftime, and we'll come back with more. Talk to Dave Sharp, Director of Coaching and the Executive Director for the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club, our presenting sponsor tonight of the Rapid City Rivalry. Back with more from Sioux Park next on Fox Sports Rapid City.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS. Do you have
Rapid City Rivalry Soccer Edition? Rapid City Stevens, Rapid City Central, round one. We're going to do this tonight, and then not so much longer, a couple weeks later, we'll do it again on September 19th with Stevens and Central. Tonight, it's the Cobblers who are the home team. They're in all red, and they're up 1-0 in the first match. The girls' game on top. Central 6-0-1, and they're on top 1-0 as we welcome into the halftime show. I got to tell you, tonight's broadcast wouldn't be possible without a great soccer club in town, and I've talked about this. A lot of these players tonight all playing at the Black Hills Rapids, not just now, but, like when they were like 7, and I understand that. I see them. They play on the same teams at the Black Hills Rapids, and now they're playing against each other, and I think it's just elevated soccer across the board when it comes to the Rapids. Both schools have grown their programs. You talk about 2 top 5 matchups tonight. Central is 6-0-1. Stevens is 7-0. That's great soccer, and it's large part due to the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club, our presenting sponsor tonight. I'm going to talk to Director of Coaching Dave Sharp, who joins us in the booth. Coach, it's good to have you up here. I said, you didn't have Black Hills Rapids soccer practice tonight. You said, we got to come and watch.
Yeah, we canceled our practice tonight. We have a lot of younger players with siblings playing, so they wanted to come out and support their team. So
you tell me what you've seen over the years. Soccer has grown in Rapid City, but you guys have gone from, we have a few hundred players to we have over 1,000 rec players. We're now joining the National Premier League. How much has soccer grown just from your standpoint here in town?
Since I've moved here, it's been an amazing growth. We've, like you said, went from a couple of small clubs to now a club with 1,600 players. Our competitive program's now competing in the National Premier League, which is a long process, and you have to be a strong club with a lot of great qualities to even be accepted into that league. So this is our first year getting into that.
Okay, talk about the National Premier League opportunity, because you said it's not only putting our players at the highest level, competing in some great events, you're also going to be hosting a great event at your complex.
Yeah, it's amazing to think that we're going to be hosting one of those National Premier League events each May, the first weekend of May. There'll be just a number of teams coming to play in that league from all over the region. There's like 10 states, that are in our region. So it'll be a huge event and a great thing for Rapid City for sure. Okay,
Dave Sharp joining us, Director of Coaching, Executive Director, Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club. They present tonight's Rapid City rivalry. When you watch the first half, I just want some of your analysis now. Central, 13 shots on goal. Stevens, 3 shots on goal. Central possessing it a lot. What do you say about the score at the half? Stevens still right there, but boy, Central's had it a lot more.
Yeah, definitely. Central's got the run of play going. But Stevens is always very dangerous. They've got a couple great strikers up top with Bailey Fox and Zoe Barth, got some good speed. So they're looking for that counterattack, maybe spring one in behind the defense and get a goal. But the run of play has definitely been with Central. They've just got some amazing quality on the team. And what I love is seeing the young players. There's a number of freshmen and even a couple of 8th graders getting into the game. So
I look at it. You've seen some of these players. You've coached some of these players. What's it like now? They play on the same team. You talk to the kids. I see them. Now they play against each other. Boy, they're friends, but they're battling.
Absolutely. They're so competitive. I mean, even at practices, they're constantly competing against each other. So they love each other to death, but when they get a chance to play against each other, they're as competitive as can be, but it's still fun. They walk off the field best friends again.
Dave Sharp on tonight. We're in the halftime show. Nate Brown live. Stevens Central, Rapid City rivalry. It's the girls matchup. We got the boys coming up after this. It's 1-0 at the half. Central on top of Rapid City Stevens. Dave, before I let you run, I'll talk to you about Black Hills Rapids Soccer. We said National Premier League, the growth of the club. When you talk about it, though, it's really people listening. I said, people say, hey, where should I play soccer? Is there a soccer club in town? There's still people that maybe don't know. You have levels for everybody.
We really do. We have an amazing recreational program with, in the springtime we have well over 1,000 players in that. in that league. So we've got that program in place for kids that just want to go out and have fun, play some great soccer. And then we have, different levels of competitive teams all the way up to the National Premier League team. So we definitely have a place for every player. We even have some pathways to get into some of the professional leagues and stuff like that. So. And
some of these players getting to the college level. We've seen that. Yeah,
we've had so many over the last couple of years go on to colleges, and we've got a number of these girls already committed to play in college when they graduate, so it's really fun to watch the development of them.
Black Hills Rapids has grown from, hey, we've got some teams, we're doing some good things, to now professional coaches, right? I mean, you guys put in work. It's not just, hey, we're showing up and kicking the ball around to people that don't know. You guys got a professional staff.
Absolutely, and that's part of getting into the National Premier League. You've got to have a professional staff with a minimum of licensing of a C license. We have to have a coaching education plan in place, which we do, and then we have to have a player development curriculum, which we follow. So.
It's been a great thing. Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club in town has grown. If you have a player, you say, hey, I want to give it a try, you start at blackhillsrapids.com. You can take a look, find out more information. Dave Sharp on tonight, longtime soccer history in town, and the director of coaching now for the Black Hills Rapids. Dave, good to have you on. I think the second half's going to be good. One more, the boys matchup. Really quick, a little preview. The boys, they both kind of look pretty even.
Yeah, definitely very strong teams. I think Central was off to a bit of a slow start, but they are a dangerous team. They've got some excellent players, so look for them to get things going.
How hard is it for you to say, well, I like all of these players. I can't. You're not blue or red today.
No, my son goes to Stevens, but I'm definitely here just enjoying some great soccer.
Okay, and I'm unbiased too, by the way. I'm unbiased too. Dave, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Great
Dave
stuff.
Sharp on, Director of Coaching for the Black Hills Rapids. As we get set for the second half, we'll take a timeout. It's Central 1, Stevens 0 on the State Farm scoreboard. The second half in 1 minute on Fox Sports Rapid City. What's that? Oh, okay. Okay.
There's an orange dash by each of the stars.
Can I keep this here?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. And welcome back into the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail Broadcast Booth Sales Service Recreation. Welcome back to second half action. Nate Brown live on 106.7 FM, 1150 AM, Fox Sports Rapid City. Stream us at foxsportsrapidcity.com. Live play-by-play. The Rapid City rivalry tonight from Sioux Park, presented by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club. Just starting the second half in the girls matchup. Number 3 ranked Central on top, 1-0 over the Stevens girls, and we are underway. Also on Go Cobblers Live. Welcome in. Boys match coming up after this one. A great second half, and we are underway. Let's switch sides. Rapid City Central is going right to left as we start the second half with possession, and then it was knocked out of bounds by Stevens. It'll be a Central throw-in. 1-0 on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. Central scored in the 7th minute. That was a Kylie Mellum goal, sophomore. Had the most goals for the Cobblers last year, and she's up there with 3 now this season. Mellum got a goal in the 7th minute right in the middle of the box. It was a great possession, great teamwork, great passing led to the goal through the Stevens defense, and Mellum scored in the 7th minute, and then we haven't had any scores. But you look at it, 13 shots on goal at the half for the Cobblers, 3 for the Raiders. Possession has been in Central's hands for the most part. I can't say hands on soccer, Central's feet for the most part. All right. Nate Brown live, glad to have you on board. Central possession, trying to battle in the midfield. That's Lily Shad. No foul called. Both players go down. Central and Stevens down to the ground. Cobblers come away with it. Brianna Reagan outside of the box. Dribble, left side. Left side of the box. Blasts it. Way too strong. And that one's going to go out of bounds. But I think it was deflected. So that was deflected by Stevens at the last second. And it will be a corner kick from the left side. Left side corner kick coming up for Rapid City Central.
Kylie Mellum with the upcoming corner kick.
Kylie Millum, who scored the goal, is going to try the corner kick. Left side. Central has not had great shots on the corner kicks. This is their fourth corner kick of the game. Millum serves it in the middle. Knocked out of there by Charlie Lindsley. It goes way out to the right sideline, chased down by the Cobblers. Great hustle, went flying into the bench over there. Sent back towards Morgan Jost in the box, and she'll pick it up. Jost, the senior goalkeeper, great player for the Raiders. Big goal, big kick out of there, in the air, towards midfield. Zoe Barth for the Raiders has it. Sends it back. Maya Cole up the field, left side. Trying to get it over there to Holly Benson. Trying to chase it down. It goes out of bounds off of the Raiders. It'll be a Central throw-in. Central girls lead it 1-0 on the State Farm scoreboard. Brianna Reagan has a few shots on goal tonight. Hasn't been able to connect. Has 8 goals on the season. Central pass out right wing. There in the box. Sends it to the middle. Backside, nobody there. Kicked out of there quickly by Maya Cole. Great play for the Raiders that time on the backside. I should say Allie Tennyson. Tennyson got it out of there. Central had a great pass across the box. And it was coming to the backside wing and nobody home for the Cobblers. Fortunately for the Raiders. 35 minutes left in the game. Game number 1 on Fox Sports Rapid City. The boys match coming up. Central and Stevens boys match is going to be really interesting. Stevens just got beat by Sturgis 3-2 last game. Central beat Sturgis earlier, or should say they tied them. Here's Ava Hallsworth on the run. The freshman, one-on-one. Oh, she got hammered, and it is a foul outside of the box. Ava Hallsworth was on the run quickly. That was a deep pass from the back line down to the attacking side for the Raiders, and the freshman outran everybody. She got fouled outside of the box. It'll be a free kick for Stevens. Who's going to take it this time? Maya Cole. So Maya Cole, the senior, going to step up and take the free kick. She's got 2 goals this season. She's a defender, but she's knocked down a couple of free kicks. Well, I should say 1 corner kick. She drilled it from the corner in. And she's hit a free kick against Sioux Falls, Washington earlier. Maya Cole has a free kick just outside of the box. The officials are discussing a couple of things right now. The clock is stopped at 34 minutes, 42 seconds. That pass was sent down deep, and Ava Hallsworth, good speed. As I said, I've seen her play a lot. She's played JV for the Raiders and played in the first half tonight, JV, and then getting some action right here in the second half for Stevens. Hallsworth chased down the ball, got fouled just outside of the box. Officials are discussing something I can't quite tell. The middle official, the head official, went over to the AR on the right side. They discussed a few things, and now it's a Maya Cole free kick. And it's about a yard outside of the box, right in the middle. I should say lined up with the goal post on the right side. So just to the right, a yard outside of the box. A free kick from Maya Cole with 34 minutes left in the game. To tie it, it's up and too high. It went over. The Raiders have had 2 of them. Lily Shad took one of the first half just outside of the box, sent it over the top, and Maya Cole sends this one over the top and out of bounds. Cobblers avoid tragedy there. It would have been 1-1. No dice for Stevens. And a goal kick for the freshman Joanna Williams. Sends it out left side, that's Backus. Backus trying to battle with Tennyson. Raiders will send it way back to Jost. On a deflection, she'll pick it up, toss it out left side. Stevens lost the possession. Maya Cole getting back, just bangs it out to the right sideline, or to the left sideline. It'll be a Central throw-in. 33 minutes left in the game. Central girls 1, Stevens 0. On the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. Nate Brown live on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Cobblers live tonight. Brianna Reagan has possession, left wing. On the dribble, knocked away by Avery Dorman. Out of bounds, a throw-in for the Cobblers. Left side. It's 1-0. Student body for Stevens showing up here pretty good, I see, and for the Cobblers. A little bit of student action here at Sioux Park Stadium. Central possession. They just lost it, ball bouncing around. Bailey Fox had it, couldn't gather it, tried getting it over to Ava Allsworth, and it's out of bounds off Central. Throw-in coming from Tennyson. Right side throw-in for the Raiders. It's a deep one. A header out of there by Backus. Bailey Fox getting ready to throw it in. That's rare. She's normally in the middle. Fox throws it in. Reagan gathers it. Little give and go, but just an errant pass that time from the middle out of bounds. Laney Godfrey, the midfielder, tried finding Reagan. It went out of bounds. Back to Stevens. Throw in. 32 minutes left in the game. 1-0. Central girls on top. These two teams, top 5 matchup. Tonight's broadcast, doubleheader of the Rapid City rivalry presented by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club. Online at blackhillsrapids.com. Many of these players, great players for the Rapids. Ball sent into the box area for Stevens. They can't get a shot away, but it's knocked out of the baseline by Brooklyn Young. That means a corner kick coming up for the Raiders. Stevens corner kick coming from the right side. This will be Lily Shad. The sophomore midfielder sends it in to the box. Not much of a header there. Tried getting it in. That was Tennyson. Couldn't quite get anything on it, and it's saved and knocked out of bounds. Central knocks it out to the sideline. It'll stay with the Raiders on a throw-in. Tennyson's going to throw it in on the attacking side for Stevens. Gets it to Bailey Fox. In the box, left foot. Too high and wide left. She took the shot. That's her second of the game. Bailey Fox, the junior striker for the Raiders, took the left foot shot, but got enough on it, but went wide left and a little bit high. Goal kick comes out of there for the Cobblers. I will say Stevens playing a better second half right now than first half. Central really dominated the first half, only up 1-0, but took 10 more shots on goal than the Raiders. Stevens now getting it on their side a little bit more. A couple of free kicks, not able to connect. Cobblers really had a lot of possession, and the pace of play was with Central in that first half. Stevens a little more under control, passes connecting, getting some opportunities. They've moved Bailey Fox over to the right wing. Ava Hallsworth is in the middle as a striker for the Raiders with Zoe Barth. Hallsworth heading it at midfield to the back line, and Maya Cole, or I should say Charlie Lindsley, hits a big one. Out of there, keeps it on the Stevens side. High kick that time, and it's going to be a foul. So that was a high kick that time by Central in the middle. That's a foul, and it's going to be a free kick. It's going to be Charlie Lindsley lining it up for Stevens. Charlie Lindsley, a junior defender. Number 32. She going to take a shot on goal here? She does. Bounces and goes wide left, out of bounds. Joanna Williams, the freshman goalie for the Cobblers, lets it go. So the free kick was really deep that time. That was going to be a 35-yarder, and she couldn't get it in. Went wide left. Ava Hallsworth battling for the ball. Stevens fighting, battling a little bit more in the second half, but Central has it. Good possession here. Brianna Reagan stumbles a little bit, sends it down to the striker. Nobody home. Ball gets knocked around. We got an offside, I do believe, or an injury. Central had it with the attack, lost the handle, and then the ball came up high and hit the Central player right in the face. So a ball that came up really fast and really high hit the Central player right in the face at an injury timeout. We'll step aside for the injury. Hope she's okay. 29 minutes left in the game. Central 1, Stevens nothing. Back in 1 minute on Fox Sports Rapid City.
Please for Kylie Mellum, ladies and gentlemen.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
And welcome back to the Rapid City rivalry. Stevens Central Soccer presented by the Black Hills Rapid Soccer Club. Nate Brown live in the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth. Sales, service, and recreation. 28 minutes left in the match. First game tonight. Central 1, Stevens nothing. The Cobbler girls 6-0-1. Stevens girls 7-0. And Central has the lead by 1. Central possession. Coming out of their back zone, and they kick it out of bounds. It'll be a Stevens throw-in. Stevens a little more juice here in the second half. Central controlled the first half in a pretty big way. Stevens has had a couple of free kicks. That's been their best opportunities to score, and they haven't hit them. Both went over the goal. One first half, one here in the second half, and shots from just outside of the box. Right in front of the goal. Central possession, 28 minutes left in the game. Trying to send one down. That was Kylie Mellum was the injured player, by the way, when we took the timeout. She got up on her own power, just got hit in the face. You always worry about kind of getting your head popped back and a concussion in girls soccer at times. Kylie Mellum was the injured player. Central has the ball. Brianna Reagan in the middle, tries going left wing. Kicked out of there, it hits the official. That's going to be a drop ball, I think. So whenever it hits the official, usually going to be a drop ball, and he'll give that one to Stevens. Stevens had possession. Charlie Lindsley boots it down for Ava Hallsworth, one-on-one against Young. Hallsworth is open. She gets a shot, but it goes high. She had a shot. Central closed down at the last second, and Hallsworth just hit it too high, and it goes over the goal and out of bounds. That would have been the tire. Ava Hallsworth had a shot. Defense was there. It wasn't wide open, but she had an opportunity and almost tied it for the Raiders. Bailey Fox battling. Raiders have it. Zoe Barth. Kick deflected out of there. Trying to get it on the backside. Shad. Now that's Dorman. Sends it out left side, but it goes out of bounds. Tried finding Nia Turek over there on the wing. 26 minutes left in the game. 1-0. Central girls on top, trying to hang on to the Cobblers on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Cobblers Live. Welcome in Thursday night doubleheader soccer. Boys matchup coming up. Stevens back with it on the attacking side. They lose it. Central gathers it. Reagan at midfield. Sends it down. Here comes speed from the backside. It's going to be in there. That's another goal for the Cobblers.
Jada Backus.
So I saw her coming from the back side. It was a pass by Brianna Reagan, who saw her on the back left wing. She got behind the defense at the right time. The pass on a good touch from Reagan finds Jada Backus, and the senior knocks it down. That's her 7th goal of the season for the Cobblers, and that might be a tough one to come back from. It just happened in a split second. Brianna Reagan had the ball in the midfield, sent it to the left wing, and Backus outran the defender on the backside. Jost came out to try and gather the ball, couldn't quite get there, did Morgan Jost, and the ball was sent right by her into the back of the net by Jada Backus, the senior for the Cobblers. 7 goals on the season for Backus. She's been a great player. 2nd leading goal scorer for the Cobblers this season. Backus on the left wing, got in the middle that time. Here she comes again. Check that, that's Reagan. Reagan lost the handle. Stevens gathers it back, but it is 2-0 on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by Agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. The Central girls on top of the Raiders. Here comes Halsworth. Goalie comes out. Joanna Williams knocked it away. Now a deep shot by Barth, and it goes way over the net and out of bounds. Zoe Barth stepped in and launched one from 30 yards, but too high and out of bounds. Joanna Williams, the goalie for the Cobblers, the freshman, came out at a good time and kept that one away from Halsworth. Hit it to Barth, though, and Barth just sent it way over the top. Stevens hasn't had very many easy shots tonight. A couple of free kicks. The rest of them have been tough. That was a nice play last time by Central. Jada Backus outran the backside defender and got the ball past Jost, who was coming out on a sprint and couldn't quite get the ball. Hit it right by her into the back of the net. 2-0, Central on top on the State Farm scoreboard. 24 minutes now left in the game. Holly Benson got a steal for the Raiders. Gets it down to Bailey Fox here on the right wing. Raider possession. Fox had it knocked away by the backside defense. Bailey Merchant. Bailey Merchant into the ball game for Central. A freshman for the Cobblers. A freshman defender. Merchant knocked away from Fox. Here comes Backus. She just scored down the left sideline, trying to beat the defense again. Here she goes down the left wing. It's 1-on-1. Left side outside of the box. To the middle. Sends it to the middle. Trying to get a shot away. Nothing there. Back to Backus. Shot deflected out of bounds. So Backus beat everybody down the left sideline again. Sent one to the middle. No shot there. Back to Backus. She takes the shot. Deflected out. And it's a corner kick from the left side for the Cobblers. 2-0 on the State Farm scoreboard. Central on top of the Stevens girls. Cobbler girls trying to beat the Raiders. This would be the first loss for Stevens of the year. Cobblers up 2-0. 23 minutes left in the game. Time not on the side of the Raiders. Here's the corner. To the middle. Sent out of there by the Raiders. Good deflection. Avery Dorman now chasing it down. Again, here come the Cobblers in the middle. Shot! And another one! Bailey Merchant came from the backside and got the goal after the corner kick was deflected out of there by the Raiders. The freshman defender, Bailey Merchant, came in and got the goal. She doesn't score a lot, but I'm telling you this, Mark Morgan, the head coach, told me before the game, we got some defenders that'll come up there, they'll step up, and they'll take some like that. And that's exactly what happened there. The corner kick was sent out, and then Central gathered possession, deflected again, right to the defender, Bailey Merchant, who was playing up, and sent that one hard into the right side of the net. Just a shot inside the box from Bailey Merchant, and the Cobblers lead it 3-0 on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by Agent Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. The Bailey Merchant goal comes at 23 minutes left in the game. So now the time is running out. 3-0 all of a sudden. Raiders having a hard time scoring. Central adding a couple here. A goal by Backus and a goal by Merchant. We're going to have a foul, I think, against the Cobblers on the backside as Halsworth was running down to get the ball again, showing her speed as a freshman. Ava Halsworth got tripped up big time, and we're going to have a foul on the right side. Just outside of the box. It's the corner of the box. There's a Central player that's down. Ava Halsworth was down for a while for the Raiders. I'm trying to see who the Central player is that's down on her knees right now. Central injury right now. Let's get out my binoculars. Looks like Lainey Weaver, number 6, the senior. That's what it looks like to me. A bunch of Central players around her right now. 21 minutes, 54 seconds left in the game. Central girls lead the Raiders 3-0 on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Cobblers Live. The boys matchup coming up tonight. Right after this one, we'll take a brief timeout.
And ladies and gentlemen, for Lainey Weaver.
That is Lainey Weaver. So she's up and limping off a little bit, but on her own power. So Lainey Weaver collided with Ava Halsworth down here just outside of the box on the right side. Stevens is going to have a free kick, but it's going to be about 20 yards out.
This is a free kick for Rapid City Stevens.
The free kick's going to be taken by Charlie Lindsley for the Raiders.
Taking the kick.
Charlie Lindsley from 20 yards out, outside of the box, sends it to the middle. Oh, she almost hit it. Top right shelf, missed it wide, out of bounds. That's a tough shot, tough angle. So another goal kick for Joanna Williams. Sends it to the right side wing, to the middle. Stevens gets a steal. That's Shad, the sophomore midfielder. Good footwork. Reagan's all over her, trying to get it back. Does. Central leads it 3-0. 21 minutes left in the game on Fox Sports Rapid City. They have possession, attacking now. Kylie Mellum up front, on the move. Gets stopped by a couple of Raiders, including Maya Cole back there. It's kicked out of bounds by Stevens. It'll be a Central throw-in. Central throw-in coming from the right side. 3-0 on the State Farm scoreboard. Central adding 2 goals here in the second half. One from Jada Backus and one from Bailey Merchant after a corner kick and a deflection out there, and Merchant buried it from her defender position just outside of the box. 20 minutes left in the match. Central girls trying to keep one of those top rankings in South Dakota AA soccer. Ranked number 3 in the state. Stevens tied for the 4th spot in the state. Ball comes down to the other end for the Raiders. No shot was able to be taken. Now sent back for the Cobblers with possession. Stevens takes it away, plays it out of the back. Raiders have to get something going quickly. You've got 20 minutes left on the State Farm scoreboard here on Fox Sports Rapid City, and Stevens down 3-0. Stevens this season led by Bailey Fox when it comes to goals. She's got 5. And then right after that, a couple of players with 2. Maya Cole and Lily Shad. And Zoe Barth. So you need some goals, and the Raiders can't get any right now. Stevens is going to have a throw-in on the left side in their attacking zone. Down 3-0. Ball comes into Barth, lost the handle. Central gets it back to the midfield. Played up by Charlie Lindsley to Halsworth. Couldn't get possession on it. Central backline right there. Bailey Merchant and Ava Halsworth, teammates on the Black Hills Rapids team. They're battling back there. Merchant on the backside. Halsworth, the striker for the Raiders right now. Both freshmen. Merchant for the Cobblers, Halsworth for the Raiders. We talk about the Black Hills Rapids presenting tonight's doubleheader. A couple of players that play on the same team in club soccer now battling here tonight. Central possession, that's Brianna Reagan. Lost the handle, knocked away by Bailey Fox out of bounds. It'll go back to Central. 18 minutes left in the match. A Central sub coming in. That's 34, Casey Dahl.
Dahl is the Cobblers sub.
Casey Dahl comes in for the Cobblers. They lead it 3-0 on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Cobblers Live. The 3 goals, Kylie Mellum in the 7th minute in the first half. Jada Backus in the 13th minute in the second half. Bailey Merchant in the 17th minute in the second half. 3-0 Central on top. Stevens throw in right side. Trying to get it just on their side of the field to attack a little bit. Knocked away by Central, out of bounds. It'll come back to the Raiders. Tonight's doubleheader brought to you by the Black Hills Rapids Soccer Club, online at blackhillsrapids.com. Second match tonight, the boys match. It'll start at about 8. 17 minutes and counting left in this one on the State Farm scoreboard. Stevens was playing a better second half, I will say that. First half, they didn't have a lot of possession. Had a free kick, missed it. Didn't have a lot of shots on goal. Got outshot by 10 in the first half.
Free kick.
And then here in the second half, it's been better. But a couple of goals by Central adding to the lead.
And save made by
That one served up in the box to Halsworth. A little bit high. Couldn't get a touch on it. Couldn't get a head on it. And it's saved by Joanna Williams. "16 minutes, 57 seconds and counting it away on Fox Sports Rapid City and Go Cobblers Live. 3-0 Central girls on top of the Raiders. Central possession in the midfield. Shad trying to battle. Cobblers on the attack, left wing. Try to Meg there. Looked like she got through her. Sends it to the right or to the left wing. Plays it back towards the middle. Central trying to get a shot. Little deflection, one touch, not going to happen. Morgan Jost will chase it down easily and gather it up for the Raiders. Cobbler girls had 13 shots in the first half. Raider girls had 3. Second half was better for Stevens in the first 15 minutes. And then a couple of goals right away for Central has opened up the gap. 3-0. Central on top. Their record 6-0-1. Stevens girls 7-0. Central girls have 5 seniors in the starting lineup. The Stevens girls have 4 seniors on the entire team. So it's an interesting matchup. Stevens thinking, well, maybe some younger players, some rebuilding, but they find themselves 7-0, but in trouble now, 3-0. Stevens possession will be coming in from the right side, a throw-in for Tennyson. Bailey Fox has taken just a couple of shots tonight. She's the leading goal scorer for the Raiders this year. 5 goals on the year for Fox, but just a couple of shots, that's it. Stevens had a couple of free kicks just outside of the 18, and they sailed them over the net. Could have changed the dynamic of the deal, and now they can't score. This is Fox. Barred her player off, sends it to the middle. Halsworth couldn't gather it. Tried the center pass to the middle to Halsworth, couldn't gather it. Central got it out of there. Fox has been playing the right wing here in the second half. She's normally been in the middle for Coach Luis Ucera at the striker spot. Halsworth, the freshman's been there most of the second half. Going to be a Central throw-in, knocked away by Sophia Lewis for the Raiders. Central throw-in from the left side. They lead it 3-0. So if you're the Cobblers, you're going, well, you can stay aggressive, I guess, but you got 14 minutes left. Still a lot of time. You can't just pack it in. But Central's backline have been pretty impressed. No easy shots for the Raiders. No easy shots. Ball sent down. Halsworth trying to step there. Those are the 2 teammates at the Black Hills Rapids, Merchant and Halsworth, battling. Zoe Barth got the possession, tried serving it up to the middle, kicked out of there on the backside by Brooklyn Young for the Cobblers. Young's played well back there. Central has a couple of sisters, Brooklyn Young, a senior, and Avery Young, an 8th grader. Brooklyn Madeline Young, voted one of the top cobblers of last year for head coach Mark Morgan. She's been good on the backside. She has it, trying to get it out of there. Stevens trying to get some attack going a little bit. Not very many shots the last 10, 15 minutes for the Raiders. 13:35 left tonight on Fox Sports Rapid City. And the Cobbler girls lead it 3-0.
For Stevens.
Avery Dorman comes in for the Raiders. Midfielder. Throw in for the Raiders. That's Meredith Lehman. She'll send it to the middle. Merchant kind of lost the handle. They're trying to keep it in. It's out of bounds. So Bailey Merchant tried sending that one out, but kind of lost the handle with it bouncing around on the turf, and she kind of kneed that one out of bounds on the baseline, so that means a corner kick come up for the Raiders. There wasn't a lot of pressure there on Merchant, but here's the corner for the Raiders. Holsworth tried the header, not going to go. Couldn't get a connection, and it goes out of bounds on the right sideline. So they set the corner in. Good corner. Holsworth tried the header, but it went off the back of her head, kind of skipped off the back and went to the right sideline, out of bounds instead. Fox Sports Rapid City, our first coverage of the Rapid City Rivalry Soccer Edition. Stevens Central tonight, presented by the Black Hills Rapids, who are in the first match. Two top 5 teams in AA girls soccer, Central and Stevens, and the Cobblers in control, 3-0. 12 minutes left. Stevens possession on the attacking side, right wing. Merchant stops that. Bailey Merchant steps back, got a good touch, sends it back to the midfield towards Reagan. Here's Stevens back with it. Avery Dorman to Zoe Barth. Up ahead. This is the left wing trying to chase it down, not going to get there. Out of bounds. That was Lainey Connell who tried getting up to it. Zoe Barth sent it down to the left side. Connell on the left wing couldn't quite get there. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Cobblers.
Also in the game, Jada Backus.
Jada Backus comes back in, and so does Godfrey for the Cobblers. Couple of Godfrey players out there, Laney Godfrey and Mercy Godfrey. Mercy Godfrey, the offensive MVP last year, and she's a defender. That's what Mark Morgan loves, the head coach of the Cobblers, bringing those defenders up, brings them up, and they get some goals. Godfrey got some last year. Bailey Merchant here tonight. Defender came up, blasted one here in the second half. That's where we sit 3-0. Cobblers lead it. Back with the ball. This is Backus on the left wing with possession. Overlay play to the left side. Tried getting a shot, but it's banged out of there by Maya Cole. Down the field. Barth, too long for Ava Holsworth, and gathered up by the goalie, Joanna Williams. Barth tried the touch, tried getting it to Holsworth. Couldn't catch up to it, gathered by Williams. Now Central on the attack. This is Brianna Reagan. Morgan Jost comes way out there and jumps on the ball before Reagan can get a shot away. 10 minutes left in tonight's game. Central girls in control. Not enough time for the Raiders right now, the way the things have gone scoring it. A better second half, but you wouldn't necessarily think that on the scoreboard. It was 1-0 at the half, but Stevens wasn't playing that well. Central was in control, passing, offensive possession, pace of play. Stevens not getting shots in the first half. Second half was better. Looked like, okay, this one's going to be interesting. Had a little more energy, getting on the attack more with the Raiders. And then all of a sudden, 2 goals within 4 minutes of each other, and that's opened it up big time. 3-0, Central girls lead it on Fox Sports Rapid City. Ball bouncing around, Bailey Fox trying to hit it, trying to battle. Well, they're battling, knocked away on the sideline by the Cobblers. Bailey Fox is tough, tougher than a $2 steak, I would tell you that. I've seen her play a lot, tough to get the ball away from her. Ball knocked out of bounds, still coming in on throw-in for the Raiders. Tennyson throwing it in from the right side, on the attacking side for the Raiders. 9 minutes left. Down 3-0. Ball comes in. Fox sends it to the middle. Over the left side to Connell. Couldn't get a touch on it. and it's going to go all the way out to the left sideline. Bailey Fox served it to the middle of the box, and Connell couldn't quite get a touch on it. The backside defender there for the Cobblers.
Returns for Central.
Bailey Merchant comes out of the game for the Cobblers. Back in, number 6, Lainey Weaver. She got hurt earlier this half for the Cobblers. Good to see her back out there. Lainey Weaver back in for Central. Stevens possession. Ball goes in the middle. Headed out of there by Young. Brooklyn Young. Her sister Avery, the 8th graders, got some time out there on the wing for the Cobblers. Here comes Central back on the attack. Maya Cole getting back. Sends it back. Plays it back to Jost. And actually it's going to be out of bounds on the baseline. So it looked like they were going to play that one back where the Raiders couldn't quite do it. And it goes out of bounds. That's going to be a corner kick for the Cobblers. 7:50 left to play on Fox Sports Rapid City. Rapid City rivalry, high school girls soccer. Central leads Stevens 3-0. Nate Brown live in the Anytime Auto Sales Service and Detail broadcast booth. Tonight's doubleheader presented by the Black Hills Rapids. Online at blackhillsrapids.com. Corner kick coming for the Cobblers, and I see a Cobbler that went down. The corner kick came, it was knocked out of bounds. It's going to be another corner kick. Brianna Reagan's going to take it. Reagan to take it. Left foot, boot to the middle. Nobody hit it. Comes across to the left side. Now somebody does. Raiders trying to clear it. They can't. Ball knocked around. Still in the box for the Cobblers. Reagan comes back in there. Tried getting a shot. No dice. Ball sent out finally by the Raiders. So that one was bouncing around the box. Dangerous stuff for the Raiders. Brianna Reagan took the corner kick, and she was able to run all the way back into the box and get in the play. It was bouncing around the box so much. Boy, the Cobblers almost got another goal. Morgan Jost came way out to the right side and couldn't quite gather it, and then a shot was taken with the left foot by Jada Backus, and she almost hit it in the backside. But it just went wide right.
Cobbler corner kick.
Check that, it was deflected wide right. That's what happened. Deflected wide right. So another corner kick for the Cobblers. Reagan again. Knocked out of bounds. A header goes too high. The header on the backside, no good for the Cobblers. It's Stevens' ball. 6 minutes left in the game. 3-0, Central on top of the Raiders. Cobbler girls in control. Just 6 minutes left on Fox Sports Rapid City on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. Central now on the attacking side for the last 2 minutes. They've got a throw-in on the left side. Left side to Reagan. Reagan dribbling to the middle. Takes it left. Back right. Reagan still in possession. A shot goes way wide right. Out of bounds.
For Central.
Brianna Reagan tried a deep shot that time. Went right, went left, went back to the right. She has a strong left foot, but took that one right and sailed it over to the right side, out of bounds. 5:12 left in the game. Time running out for the Raiders. They've been shut out right now. Not a lot of shots for the Raiders all night tonight. Some have been okay. The best shots were the free kicks. Best chances, I should say, for Stevens. Looks like head coach Luis Ucera might send in some subs here. We'll see a whole host of subs with the game at 3-0. Brianna Reagan's in the middle. Leaves it out for Mellum. Shot, left foot, deflected out of there by Maya Cole. Now the ball sent away by Stevens, out of bounds. Maya Cole deflected the shot. Nice stop. Senior defender for the Raiders. Then it went out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Central. Cobblers looking to move to 7-0-1. They won the last matchup against Stevens last year. That was the second matchup of the season. They always play twice. We'll have that broadcast coming up, our second time here on Fox Sports Rapid City, September 19th. That's a Tuesday night. Stevens will be the home team. We'll have the rematch. Central right now with a deep kick in. Deflected out of there by Charlie Lindsley. Nothing doing for Central. Ball comes back towards midfield and sent out of bounds by the Cobblers. It'll be a throw-in for the Raiders.
Lineup change for both teams.
Big lineup change here, so it's going to be a challenge for me now. A whole host of new players are in for the Raiders and the Cobblers with the final 3 minutes left on the State Farm scoreboard. So head coach Mark Morgan sends in a bunch of new players, and head coach Luis Ucera sends in a bunch of new players. Holsworth in there, still at the striker spot. Ava Underwood's playing the left wing. She's in there for the Raiders right now, trying to chase it down. Ball knocked around to the midfield area for the Cobblers. Cobblers trying to attack here. Both teams send in a bunch of new players. Cobblers still on the move. A lot of the reserves coming in now for Central and Stevens because this game well in control for the Cobblers. It's 3-0 if you're just joining the broadcast. Our first broadcast almost in the books of the Rapid City Rivalry soccer matchup for the first time ever on Fox Sports Rapid City. 2:20 left in the game. Central girls lead it 3-0. We'll go over the box score coming up and how things played out here in this matchup before we get to the boys game coming up at about 8. Boys game is going to be really interesting. Central and Stevens look pretty even. Central's been coming along. Stevens trying to get a shot. They do a throw-in, but it's hit out of there pretty quickly by Central on the backside. 1:45 left in the game. There's a foul near midfield. It's going to go against the Raiders.
On the Raider foul.
Going to be a free kick coming up for Central. Cobbler free kick going to be taken by number 11, Laney Godfrey. Out near midfield, sends it. Raiders send it back. Ava Holsworth, possession, sends it down into the attacking area. Trying to chase it down is Jenna Morrow. Morrow's over there right now. He's going to do a throw-in. Knocked away by Central. Jenna Morrow, throw-in to the middle. Central steps up, knocks that possession away. Nia Turk trying to get it back for the Raiders. Sends it into the box. Bailey Merchant says no and sends it out of there. Just sends it all the way down to the other side of the field. We're inside a minute now left to play tonight. 40 seconds left on the State Farm scoreboard as Central plays this one out. Trying to get another shot though. Raiders clean it up and send it back down to the other end. Here's Morrow. Merchant stops that attack. 30 seconds left in the match. It's the Central Girls 3, Stevens 0. Throw in from Julia Bradley for the Raiders on the attacking side. Raiders trying to get one more shot here. Nia Turek battling.
10.
Ball goes out of bounds.
8.
And one more throw-in from Turek and the Raiders into the box. Here's Morrow. Ball is cleared, and that's it. That's it on the State Farm scoreboard, insured by agents Scott Carlson and Matt McCormick. The Central Cobblers shut out the Stevens Raiders in girls high school soccer in the Rapid City Rivalry presented by the Black Hills Rapid Soccer Club. The final, Central 3, Stevens 0. The Cobbler girls go to 7-0-1. Ranked number 3 in AA soccer. They're a top team to watch, there's no doubt. The Stevens girls were right there, ranked number 4. The Raiders suffer their first loss of the season with head coach Luis Ucera. He gathers his team right now to talk to him. First loss of the season, and the Raiders fall to 7-1. Let's wrap this one up with a quick recap. We'll do that in 1 minute on Fox Sports Rapid City.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Denny Menho Rapid Chevrolet buys cars, even if they have hail damage. You heard that right. We don't just sell cars, we buy them too, even with hail damage. We make cash offers to purchase local cars, trucks, and SUVs every day. Tired of listing online? Tired of messages? Or just tired of making payments? Whatever the reason, make an appointment at rapidchevrolet.com for a no-obligation appraisal. It's fast and free. When you're ready to sell, we're ready to buy, even with hail damage, at Denny Menho Rapid Chevrolet. Denny Menho Rapid.
Alternative Fuel Coffee House, located in downtown Rapid City, has been a staple since 2006, offering an espresso bar, smoothie bar, and more. If food is what you're looking for, check out their menu. Using local ingredients for their drinks and recipes is their way of showing how important shopping local is. Come in and visit them during skating and patio season for the best coffee experience in town. Who's filling up your cup? Alternative Fuel Coffee House.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Looking to spruce things up for dinner tonight? Order online or buy the Inferno's Food by Fire app for your best meal in Rapid City. Inferno's has the best Stonefire signature pizzas, sandwiches, and fresh salads. Build your own pizza all while watching the latest high school or NFL action. Even better, receive a 10% discount off your next order when you mention Live Ticket. That's at Inferno's Food by Fire. Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dwayne Sobzak today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Looking for a great used truck or SUV? Denny Menho Toyota has them. Shop a great selection of half-ton trucks and SUVs, imports and domestics, brands like Ford, GMC, Subaru, Nissan, Jeep, and more. Plus, the area's best selection of used Toyotas, Toyota certified pre-owned. Buy with no money down, get financing on the spot with qualified credit. If we don't have exactly what you're looking for, we'll find it for you in our network of dealerships. See us at Denny Menho Toyota or DennyMenhoToyota.com. Looking for a great...
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show. With big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. And stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.